Welcome crafters, andyisyoda here, back with this ranch house. Let's build, and let's get straight into the action. This is episode 4. We are trying to build this house. Let me show you a picture from these plans. Let me show you a picture of the plans, and it's from the Dream Home Source website, I think. And I'll link to the website in the description. In the last episode, we tried to put on, well, we did put on the front of this house, and as you can see, the things I did in this episode so far are just extend this brick or cobblestone across the front of the house. I think that gives it quite a cool look, actually. What I want to do is keep these jungle planks going all the way down to here. So //set no, // replace. Let's replace the air with 5-3. Is that jungle? Yes, 5-3 for jungle. Cool, and that gives us an immediate wall. In here is going to be the doorway, and I want to break up the back of this, or the side of this house, with a few features. So first of all, I'm going to have a bit of a porch, I think, a bit bigger porch than that, and this is kind of a mudroom stroke porch. Let's have a couple of windows in here as well, in the garage. So what do you think? Is this a good idea? Some windows here for the garage, like that, and this double layer of cobblestone can come all the way around to there. We'll have a door and some decking, which I think acacia planks would be quite good for decking. The code for acacia is 5-4. So let's go from there to there, /set 5-4. That gives us some decking. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to pause the video there. I do need... Wow, we've been joined by Turden. Huh, cool, didn't even notice. I do have to pause my recording because when the neighbours upstairs put on their taps, it is really, really noisy. There's something wrong with their plumbing. But no matter, I will hopefully be buying my own house somewhere with neighbours which don't have noisy plumbings. But I will just have to, meantime, quite off-putting building when there's a hobo standing right beside you. I will have to keep pausing my video when they put on their taps, so I do apologise for that. But life isn't perfect, life isn't fair sometimes. But this is a good looking porch, I think, and I guess we could do something like that. And then here we can have a little window into... I think I saw the hobo move, right? Did you see him move? There he is, the hobo himself, he's moving. Yeah, let's get some glass, stick it in the windows, and then think about the roof. The roof's going to be a little bit difficult. We need to be a little bit careful, and we can't make the roof, unfortunately, exactly the same as the picture. In the picture, the roof here goes up and up and up and up. Let me just show you what I mean. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. Oh, come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. And it finishes level with this roof here. But unfortunately, that's not going to be possible. I can join this bit up here, like that, and that gives you the kind of the overall shape of this part of the roof, like that. But that's not going to be able to fill or cover the entire build. So we need to work out what will fill and cover the entire build. Let's turn this brick here, take these away, because I'm going to have to come up like this and have a very big gable end to this roof. It's going to come up and then down. So we need to do a little bit of counting actually to make sure we get this exactly right. So this is a little bit of Minecraft skills coming in here. We need to decide, right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4 away from the end. And if we go 1, 2, 3, 4 away from the end, then that leaves a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That leaves a nice gap of 30, which is impressive. So if that does go down that far, I think we could be having something which works. So a gap of 30 is ideal. Let me just double check that that's 30. Have I miscounted? So first position and second position, the difference there is 358 to 329, and the difference between those two is not an even number, right? 358, hold on, take away 329 is 29. So I miscounted. That is 29 blocks of pink. Now 29 blocks of pink, if I keep this going up like that, right in the middle, wherever we meet in the middle is going to be an odd number, so the roof is going to look like that, and that's different to the rest of the roofs which just meet like that. So I need to make this pink longer by 1. It's going to have to come out to there. Owner Turbine, I'm a hobo. Let's put in the derpy face. Like that. It's like I'm dissatisfied with you face, I think. Right, cool. So let's go up here. This, if I get this right, this roof should... Can't believe I'm being trolled. I mean, I'm on my own server. Nice, peaceful place to build. Boom. Hobo comes along and trolls. Check out Jordan on his channel. He's going to have some more Minecraft videos coming up on his channel. Link to his channel in the description if I remember. If I don't, he'll probably shout at me and then I'll have to do it. But yeah, this gable end is going to be a giant gable for the whole... the whole of the end of this house here. Turden set a time, did he? Oh, that's nice of him. I was enjoying that afternoon light. So please meet in the middle. Boom! Yes, it does. It meets in the middle. Excellente. Right, let's get rid of this pink bit. Boom, 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 boom. Set 0. Underneath that white, we can just have more white. Now, I do apologise if you can hear my seat squeaking. Whenever I move my seat, it tends to squeak. So I'm going to oil my chair. Because this microphone is so much more sensitive than I've been used to. I'm going to miss out the roof on the porch just now. And I wonder if my keyboard is noisy as well. Hopefully that isn't getting picked up too badly. There we go. So let's work that bit out in a little while. What I want is this to keep on going up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down the other side, and I'm also going to do this. So be right back when I filled all that in. And that is done. So there we have an enormous roof in place. And the next thing we need to do is fill in all this area here with this stuff, with these birch planks. And these are going to come up and fill in the entire gable end. And we'll see what that looks like. Be right back with that. And there we go. So that's all filled in. So that's going to be the end of this house, or the side of this house anyway, for a start. Okay, now we need to put on another gable end here. So I guess this is going to just simply come up like this on our little porch here, our mudroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even number. It's interesting. Normally I've been working in odd numbers in Minecraft, but to suddenly go to even numbers to make these roofs work out, it's actually a bit of a difference. And maybe that's something that's been lending itself to this ranch style. Medieval builds tend to go with odd numbers all over the place. Cool. But I like the clean finish to the top of these roofs. They just finish like this, and I like that. They meet in the middle. And it's looking good. Okay, so I have definitely got some work to do off camera. I'm going to fill in the roof. Let's delete that block there, and I'll do a couple more bricks on camera, and then really I've got no choice but to just pause the video and look at all these blocks. It takes ages. I might be able to speed it up with some world edit, so I'm going to fill in all the way up to here, and I'm going to go all the way along to the side of the build. Now this wall is definitely going to have to move in by 1, unless I have another bit of sticky out area on the side of this house, which I might do. I might stick out another little bit on the side of this house to make a bigger bathroom or conservatory or something. Maybe a conservatory off this. This is a bedroom, right? Might have to spice up the side of this house, but let's concentrate on the roof just now. I'll be building up from here like this all the way up to there, and building this bit up here, and really just carrying on with this roofage all the way up until it meets this giant roof up there. So let's see how that gets done. Okay, well that is the roof looking pretty cool. Quite happy with this. Before I tidy up this end, let's go back to the other side and just have a bit of an improvement session on this end of the build. First of all, this solid block of quartz I'm going to slap right there, and that looks fine. We need to improve this end of the build, this little mudroom come, what else would you call it, reception room? No, just an entrance lobby really. Anything interesting we can do with, that's jungle wood planks. Maybe we can put a little bit more detail into this. Let's give it a go. No, let's go. No, we can't do that. Can we do that? It's possible. You know, we could put something behind that, I think. When we go inside, either we can put glass or we can put more birch inside that, but it gives a bit of definition. So that's one possibility. The other possibility is just doing that. It doesn't look very good at all. So we're going to do that, and on the inside we shall put something like birch. Let's give that a go. I managed to grab it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see what that looks like from the outside. It looks terrible. So, answers on comments. What should I do here to make this look good? What about just that? That'll do for now. So that's the end of this ranch house here. And I guess we're probably going to have some windows in here. But it's difficult to know where to put the windows because I don't know where the floor is going to be. Floor is probably going to be there, actually. So the window height can probably start really quite far down. Come on, Andy, get out of the window. So possibility of having windows start just there, which is pretty low down actually. Let's wait until we're on the inside of the build before we figure out what the side windows are going to look like. Right, couple porch exits here from the dining room. 1, 2, 3 as well. This is going to be a porch exit. Let's build up the back of the house here. Like that, and this comes along, and this house is starting to work out. I'm pretty pleased with this. Does that block go there? I don't think so. Right. Yeah, this needs to get extended up like that. It's a double entrance way, double-sided, a double-sized entrance right there, and then this can come along. And let's go along to here and then down, and this whole house is starting to come together now. It's not taking long. And the inside walls can be a different material. Thank you, Taradin, for setting the time back to the start of the day. The inside walls can be a different material. No, I'm talking about kind of this wall. It can be different from the planks, but this is not a bad inside wall as well. It looks fine. So, quite pleased with that. What else can we do in this episode? Shall we continue around with our wooden wall? Then we'd have walls around all around the outside. We'd just have a bit of roofage to finish off. And that's pretty good progress for one episode, I think. Lots and lots of walls. And boom, boom, boom. A whole big mighty roof as well. Like so. So you guys, are you disturbed by my keyboard at all? Is it too noisy? Maybe I can get a quiet keyboard. Maybe someone could suggest a quiet keyboard. Let's put in a couple of window details. This is the master bedroom window, and oh, I've made a bit of a mistake. Yeah, let's make this narrower by 1 block, which was my plan all along. We can maybe put some sort of change into that side of the build and bring this in 2 from the wall, just like the other side, and that means that window switches to there. So nice big windows on the master bedroom. Porch windows looking good as well, and I guess we'll go for this white quartz because it seems to be working pretty nicely for the windows. There we go. Is that right though? Did I have them that way up? Let's go back to the front of the build because I have a suspicious feeling. Yeah, they are that way up, so that's fine. Flying up this roof is enormous now. Absolutely enormous. Okay, so we'll go up right to the top of the build here for these windows. Nice big windows in the master bedroom, like that. Loving that. They can stay that height, and these can stay a bit smaller as well. And it's 1, 2, 3 for our patio doors. Loads of big doors in this place. See, this door's maybe a little bit over the top. What the heck? Let's keep it. Or do we? No, I think this window here is one door too much. It needs to be a window. So that's going to be a window. Possibility of a bigger window as well, with two kind of smaller windows at the side. So that is an interesting way to do things. Now we have to have a gable end on the end of this, and it's going to join onto our main roof as well. So we do have extra roofage problems to solve in the next episode. We're going to try and solve this whole big roof here and lots of gable ends on it, possibly make this side of the build look a lot more interesting. So thanks very much for watching. Sorry about the variable sound quality, maybe squeaks and bangs and rustles, and maybe my mouth is different positions in front of the mic, so I'm still getting used to this microphone. So feedback please, tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong, and hopefully you guys will tune back in to episode 5 of this ranch house. But that's been episode 4. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye bye.